CV for where they've worked across a variety of clients during their time in practice, including clients that are either similar in size, scale, or possibly the industry sector to the one I'm employing them into.
I'd look at the variety of work and industries they've worked on. And some practices you tend to be quite niche, so you'll only look at audit or you'll only look at tax. I quite like people that have come from smaller practices, so they've got a variety of experience. And same for industry wise as well. Again, you know, you work in your top four, you've probably worked only in construction or only in not-for-profit. And I think sometimes that's quite important depending on what role you're trying to fill.
But you know, for me, if I'm looking at someone who's probably got that experience of managing audits, because I think that's a really good experience, maybe a few other broader skills as well, rather than just purely audit. So maybe a little bit of sort of management accounting for clients, but you know, someone that's also demonstrated the ability to communicate with the finance departments on all different levels, from you know, the transactional levels to maybe C-level or finance directors.
I would really look for somebody who's got a broad client scope or had broad experience with a wide variety of clients. So anything from manufacturing to financial services to retail to online retail. And again, that breadth of large organizations back down to small organizations. The reason for that is really that you can demonstrate that broader business experience, and some of those things are certainly the thing that's my background, and I found that really invaluable through my training in industry.
This is something that I've done over my career, and what I would look for is basically evidence that they're a self-starter, that they're comfortable not knowing what they're going to do in 3 months' time, that they have the ability to research themselves and deliver a project. Obviously, when you're in industry, you don't have the support network of the technical functions that you have within practice. Ability to juggle multiple deadlines and demands, and finally, the ability to build a rapport with people over a longer term and not just on a project-by-project basis.
I'm looking at their CV for, have they got multiple areas of finance and accounting that they've looked at? Have they worked across service lines within their practice, or at least are they managing across service lines? Also, have they looked after a portfolio of clients, or have they looked after a team? Some of that management responsibility, depending on what level you're going for, just you're seeing a certain amount of experience or an expectation of understanding under those points.
To be honest, I'd want to see broader than just an audit remit. I'd probably have a preference for recruiting somebody from a mid or small firm, qualified or indeed part qualified, with an interest in qualifying. And the reason for that is, I think you have you can have a broader understanding if you've done accounts, a bit of audit, a bit of tax, etc., etc. So my ideal would be to recruit somebody with a broader base.
So a really good knowledge base, and not just audit. You know, you've done a few other things within practice, but also be looking for like business partnering. So have you done anything with any of your clients or any of your customers that aren't your typical practice accountant? So have you done any projects with any of your clients? Did you do anything outside the norm with various clients, especially ones that are working in my sector?